Come on students, now we'll start the next problem on our topic overheads. Already we have completed 3 short questions on overhead. Now I am starting the next 4th problem on overheads. So if you are new to my channel, first time if you are visiting, go to the playlist of my channel. Select the concerned subject you want. I have uploaded many subjects in my playlist like advanced accounting, financial accounting, corporate accounting, business statistics, financial management and investment management, etc. Presently we are discussing about the cost accounting. In cost accounting also we have completed unit and output costing, job costing, contract costing, process costing. Now we are in the overheads chapter. So the viewers who are new to this channel right now, presently first time if you are watching, so watch the video till the end to get a complete command on the subject. I am explaining in detail the concept and also the problems. So before starting the next 4th problem, I expect my viewers to have a hard copy of all the problems which I have given in the link under my description. So go to the description, last line you will find the link, click the link, get a copy and keep it ready before starting the problem. Now 4th problem you see. Calculate labor hour rate. Labor hour rate is one of the method of absorbing overhead. So in many organizations they will absorb the overheads on the basis of labor hour rate. So we have to calculate what is the labor hour rate in the past and they will apply it in the present situation. So from the following, calculate the labor hour rate. Total number of workers are 100. Working days in a year 300. 100 workers are working in the factory and every worker is working for 300 days. And number of hours worked per day 8 hours. Every day 8 hours they are working. How many workers? 100 workers. How many days? 300 days. 8 hours per day. Idle time 5%. So 5% will be the idle time. Idle time means that we are paying the wages but the worker is not working. The idle time may be normal idle time or abnormal idle time. That we'll discuss more in labor chapter after completing this overheads. So the workers are not working fully. Out of the total, 5% will be the idle time. Factory overheads are 11,400 rupees and gift to workers 1,000. See here, while calculating labor hour rate, we should take the normal wages paid. We should not take into account the voluntary payment made by the employer to the employee like gifts given. तो अगर employer अपने employees को gift दे रहा तो ये voluntary है. It is not as per the agreement. So this gift given to workers should not be considered while calculating the overhead rate. So how much overheads are given to the workers? Factory overheads are 11,400 rupees are the total overheads, factory overheads paid. Now number of hours worked. Ab in 1 year total factory overheads are 11,400. Now we calculate in 1 year how many hours, labor hours have been worked. How many labor hours have been worked. So total number of hours worked is equal to total number of workers. First we take 100 workers. 100 workers are working. Into number of working days in a year. Every worker has to work for 300 days in a year. So 100 workers working for 300 days. So if you multiply 100 into 300, 30,000. So 30,000 labor hours, 300 into 8 hours per day. Every day the worker is working for 8 hours. So 100 workers, 300 days into 8 hours. Into 8 hours. Into percentage of efficient time. See here, 5% is the idle time. So out of the 100%, 5% is idle time. So effectively they are working only for 95%. 95% is the efficient time, right? So we number of workers hours worked is equal to total number of workers into working days in a year into number of hours worked per day into percentage of efficient time. If you multiply this, you will get total number of labor hours worked in a year. एक साल में कितने labor hours काम किए? 100 workers, 300 days, 8 hours per day into 95% efficiency. So 2,28,000 labor hours per year. Now we need the labor hour rate. The formula for labor hour rate, total factory overheads divided by total labor hours worked in a year. So in 1 year, 11,400 rupees are the factory overhead, and in 1 year total labor hours worked are 2,28,000 labor hours. Divide कर दो, you get 0.05. What does it mean? For every 1 labor hour, 0.05 is the factory overheads. Factory overhead. Suppose if 100 workers have worked, 100 labor hours are worked, so 100 into 0.05, you will get the factory overhead to be charged to the job. That's all. Now we'll come to the next problem, that is fifth problem. Problem number 5. From the following information relating to a machine, work out the machine hour rate. Machine hour rate का मतलब ये होता है how much is the expenditure incurred to run the machine for 1 hour. How much is the expenditure incurred to run the machine for 1 hour? That is called machine hour rate. Given the following information for the month of December 1997. Cost of the machine 1 lakh, scrap value 10,000, installation charges 5,000, life of the machine 3,80,000 hours. Now see here, whenever the life of the machine is given in hours, we treat depreciation as a machine expense. In the theory video, I have explained you in detail. Sometimes depreciation will be charged as standing charges, sometimes it will be a machine expenses, depending on the life. If the life is given in years, then depreciation is a standing charge, fixed expense. If the machine life of the machine is given in hours, then depreciation is a machine expense, variable expense. Here the life of the machine is given in hours, so we take depreciation as a machine expense. Then power consumption per hour 10 units. एक घंटे में 10 units का power consume कर रहा machine. तो and unit rate of power is 50 पैसा. Per unit rate of power is 50 पैसा. तो एक unit 50 पैसे. तो कितने units power consume हो रहा? 10 units. तो 10 into 0.5. 5 rupees is the power consumption per hour. Then machine is operated for 500 hours in the month of December 97. Monthly machine repairs are 250. तो monthly machine repair charges are 250. एक महीने में 250 रुपए का रिपेयर हो रहा और एक महीने में कितने मशीन आवर्स काम कर रहा है? 500 given in the problem. We are required to calculate the machine hour rate. Calculation of machine hour rate, machine expenses. Depreciation working note number 1, power working note number 2, repairs working note number 3. Only 3 expenditure is given: depreciation, power, repair, machine hour rate. Now we'll see one by one. First is depreciation per hour. एक घंटे में depreciation कितना होगा? तो remember the formula: depreciation per hour is equal to cost of the machine plus installation charges minus scrap value divided by life in hours. Divided by life in hours. अगर ये life in years अगर लेंगे तो you will get depreciation per annum. अगर denominator में years में अगर लिए life को तो depreciation 1 year का आएगा. हमको 1 year का नहीं चाहिए, 1 hour का चाहिए. तो denominator life in hours. तो cost of the machine given 1 lakh, scrap installation charges given in the problem 5,000 minus scrap is 10,000 divided by 3,80,000. Machine hours life. Life of the machine is 3,80,000 hours. So 0.25. I'll make slight change in the formula here because installation charges are given. So I'll take cost plus installation minus scrap. This will be more better because we have the installation charges. So 0.25 is the depreciation per hour. I have taken 0.25. Now power consumption. It is given in the power problem that 10 units of power will be consumed in 1 year. 10 units of power will be consumed in 1 hour. In 1 hour. So what is the rate of the power? 50 paisa per unit. 50 paisa per unit. So 10 into 50 paisa, 5 rupees is the power consumption for 1 hour. Similarly, repair expenses. Repairs are given 250 rupees for 1 month. And 1 month consists of how many hours? Machine hours 500 given in the problem. एक महीने में 500 घंटे मशीन चल रहा और एक घंटे में 250 रुपए रिपेयरिंग चार्जेस है. तो एक घंटे में कितना होगा? तो 250 डिवाइड बाय 500, 0.50 is the repair charges per hour एक घंटे को. Now we calculate 0.25, 5 rupees and 50 paisa. तो 5 rupees 75 paisa is the machine hour rate. Means to run the machine for 1 hour expenditure is 5 rupees 75 paisa. That's it. This is the second problem, fifth problem. Now we'll come to the sixth problem. See the sixth one. A certain cost center consists of 10 workers using similar machines. So 10 workers are using similar machines. The normal week consists of 5 days, totaling 42 hours. The week consists of 42 hours. Each worker has 2 weeks annual holidays, together with other holidays of 5 days. 5 days means 1 week, because 1 week consists of 5 working days given in the problem. So एक एक वर्कर को जो है 2 weeks annual holidays. तो year consists of how many weeks? 52 weeks are there in 1 year. एक साल में 52 weeks है, और वो 52 weeks में से 2 weeks he is taking annual holidays. तो 2 weeks he is not working. तो 52 minus 2, 50 weeks he is working. Apart from that, together with other holidays of 5 days per annum. 5 days का मतलब 1 week, और एक वीक भी उसका लीव है, तो additional leave 1 week. That means 2 holidays, 2 weeks holidays and 1 week additional leave. तो 3 weeks he is not working in 1 year. तो पूरे साल में 52 weeks है, 52 weeks में से 3 weeks he is not coming. तो 52 minus 3, 49 weeks the worker works in 1 year. Then each week 2 hours per operator should be spent in cleaning etc. And it is estimated that illness and absenteeism will cause the loss of 1100 hours per annum. तो every week में 42 hours काम करना है. The worker works for 42 hours, but out of 42 hours, 2 hours are used for cleaning the machine. For operator for cleaning the machine. यानी मशीन को क्लीन करने के लिए 2 घंटे लग रहे हैं पर वीक. तो एक वीक में 42 आवर्स काम करना है, बट द वर्कर इज वर्किंग ओनली 40 आवर्स बिकॉज 2 आवर्स द टाइम इज स्पेंट इन क्लीनिंग द मशीन. तो इफेक्टिवली द वर्कर इज वर्किंग फॉर 40 आवर्स पर वीक. तो एक एक वर्कर 40 घंटे काम कर रहा है एक हफ्ते में, 1 वीक में. और ईयर में कितने वीक्स है? 52 वीक्स. 52 वीक्स में हॉलिडेज एनुअल लीव्स 3 वीक्स चले गए. तो 52 minus 3, 49 वीक्स. So how many workers are there? 10 workers are there. So 10 workers are working every week 40 hours. 42 में से 2 निकाल दो, 40 hours. They are working 49 weeks in 1 year. Then overtime. It is not anticipated that any overtime will be worked or that any other time than that stated will be lost. Overtime नहीं है और कोई भी other time lost नहीं है. Overheads allocated and apportioned to the cost center which are to be absorbed at a rate per direct labor hour. Overhead को absorb कर रहे हैं labor hour rate में. In other words, simply we have to find out the labor hour rate. Total 13,875. Total factory overhead is 13,875. And you are required to calculate the absorption rate. Absorption rate का मतलब labor hour rate. क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम में ये मशीन टाइम नहीं दिया, लेबर टाइम दे रहा, कितने घंटे लेबर काम कर रहा दे रहा है. तो द एब्जॉर्प्शन रेट इज द लेबर आर रेट. एंड लेबर आर रेट का फॉर्मूला है टोटल ओवरहेड्स डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल लेबर आवर्स. एक साल में कितना ओवरहेड्स हुआ, दैट इज गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम 13,875. और एक साल में लेबर आवर्स कितने हुए, दैट इज नॉट गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट. नाउ सी हियर, टोटल ओवरहेड्स आर 13,875 गिवन. Now total labor hours worked. एक साल में कितने labor hours हुए? तो how many workers are working? 10 workers are working. Every worker works for 40 hours. Week consists of 42 hours, but 2 hours are spent in cleaning the machine, etc. At that time worker is not working. 2 घंटे मशीन को साफ करने में लग रहे हैं, वो टाइम पे वर्कर काम नहीं कर रहा है. तो फिर effectively कितने घंटे काम कर रहा है? 40 hours. तो 42 minus 2, every week 40 hours into 52 weeks. ईयर कंसिस्ट ऑफ 52 वीक्स. लेकिन पूरे 52 वीक्स काम नहीं कर रहा वर्कर को 2 वीक्स हॉलिडेज दे रहे, 2 वीक्स लीव ले रहा और 1 वीक एडिशनल लीव ले रहा है. इट इज गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम. तो टोटली 3 वीक्स इज नॉट वर्किंग. तो 52 minus 3, 49 वीक्स minus 1100. अदर एब्सेंटिज्म नॉट रिपोर्टिंग टू वर्क, दैट अकाउंट्स फॉर 1100 आवर्स. एब्सेंटिज्म को अगर निकाल लिया तो 1100 घंटे वर्कर्स काम नहीं कर रहे इन 1 ईयर, इन द होल ईयर. तो जो भी मल्टीप्लाई करें उसके बाद minus 1100. तो 10 वर्कर्स आर वर्किंग. 42 minus 2 is 40 hours per week into 52 minus 2 minus 1, 49 weeks minus 1100 hours. तो मल्टीप्लाई करो, 10 into 40 into 49, you'll get 19,600 minus 1100 hours. you will get 18,500 labor hours. तो एक साल में 18,500 labor hours काम किए, इतने घंटे काम हो. Now, overhead absorption rate. The overhead absorption rate is total overheads divided by total labor hours. Total overheads are 13,875 and labor hours are 18,500. So 0.75 is the absorption rate or labor rate, overhead labor rate. That's it. So this is the end of problem number 6. Come on students, now we'll start the next problems. Problem number 7. See the 7th problem carefully. The following is the budget of super engineering works for the year 1978. Factory overheads are 62,000. Factory overheads 62,000. Direct labor cost 98,000. Direct labor hours 1,55,000. Machine hours 50,000. So three different things are given. Direct labor cost given, direct labor hours given, and machine hours are given. From the given figures, prepare the overhead application rate using the following methods. So there are different methods of absorbing overheads. Different methods. So here we have to calculate the application rate using direct labor hour rate method. Second, direct labor cost method. And thirdly, machine hour rate method. So we have to calculate what is the overhead absorption rate according to three methods. Direct labor hour method, direct labor cost method, and machine hour rate method, right? So calculation of overhead absorption rate. First we'll take one by one. First one, direct labor hour rate method. What do you mean by direct labor hour rate method? What is the overhead rate per labor hour? What is the overhead rate per labor hour? तो उसका formula overhead absorption rate is equal to factory overhead divided by direct labor hours. Denominator में लेंगे direct labor hours. तो factory overhead 62,000, direct labor hours are 1,55,000. तो 62,000 by 1,55,000 0.40. It is 0.40 और 40 पैसा. तो एक घंटे को 40 पैसे. For 1 hour labor hour 40 paisa is the overhead. This is the overhead absorption rate according to labor hours. Now second, direct labor cost method. It is asking you to find out the absorption rate according to labor cost method. So absorption rate is equal to factory overhead divided by labor cost into 100. We are calculating in percentage. We are calculating in percentage because numerator denominator both are in rupees. So 62,000 rupees is the factory overhead. Direct labor cost is 98,000 rupees. Both are in rupees. So we calculate into 100 percentage. The overheads are 63.27% of labor cost. तो जो भी labor cost रहेगा उसका 63.27% will be the factory overhead. Second method. Now third method, machine hour rate method. Machine hour rate method means what is the overhead rate per machine hour. एक घंटा मशीन चला तो कितना overhead rate अप्लाई करेंगे. तो overhead rate का फॉर्मूला factory overhead divided by machine hours. Factory overheads are 62,000 and machine hours given in the problem are 50,000. 50,000 घंटे मशीन चला और 62,000 rupees factory overhead. तो 62,000 by 50,000 1.24. That means overhead will be absorbed at the rate of 1 rupee 24 paisa for every machine hour. एक घंटे को 1 rupee 25 paisa according to machine hour. These are the different application rate, overhead absorption application rate. Now next problem is 8th one. A company manufactures 4 products A, B, C and D. For the computation of overhead absorption rate, it has assigned 5, 10, 8, 4 points to A, B, C and D respectively to compensate for the basic difference in the products. All the products A, B, C, D are not equally important. Some products are more important, some products are less important. So accordingly, management has given the points regarding the importance of the product. The points are 5 points are given to A product, 10 points are given to B products, 8 points are given to C product and 4 points are given to D product according to the importance of the product. The normal capacity is as follows. Units are given. The normal capacity units are A 2000 units, B 5000, C 3000, D 4000. The total overhead cost is estimated as 6 lakh rupees. Total overheads are 6 lakh rupees. Now we have to assign or apportion the 6 lakh rupees among the 4 products A, B, C, D. Calculate the overhead absorption rates for the products. अब ये 6 लाख रुपये को 4 प्रोडक्ट में apportion करना है. We have to find out on what basis. If all the products are equally important, then we would have used the units as the basis. Units दे दिया, how many units of A, B, C, D are produced. According to the ratio of number of units, we would have distributed 6 lakh rupees among all the products. But all the products are not equally important. Some products are more important, some products are less important. So accordingly, management has given the points according to importance. So we calculate the weighted units. Weighted units of the products. Weighted units का मतलब we multiply the number of units with the points. For each product, we multiply number of units with the points to get weighted units. In that weighted units ratio, we divide 6 lakh rupees. That's it. See here, total overheads are 6 lakh rupees. Ratio of normal capacity is 22,000 is to 5,000 is to 3,000 is to 4,000. These are the number of units of ABCD. The importance weights given to the products ABCD are 5, 10, 8 and 4. The importance of the products are given points. The points are ABCD, this one. Ratio of weighted capacity units. Weighted capacity units का मतलब we multiply units with the points to get weighted units. We have the units, we have the points. First A product, how many units? 2,000. How many points? 5. So 2,000 into 5, 10,000 units is the weighted units for A. Similarly for B. B 5,000 units and 10 points. 5,000 into 10, 50,000. C 3,000 units into 8 points. 3,000 into 8, 24,000. D 4,000 units into 4 points. 4,000 into 4, 16,000. Now we got the ratio of weighted units. The ratio of weighted units are 10 is to 50 is to 24 is to 16. 3 zeros निकाल दिया. I have removed 3 zeros. So 10 is to 50 is to 24 is to 16. Or I can simplify 2 5s are 10, 2 25s are 50, 2 12 times 24, 2 8s are 16. So simplify कर लिए, तो 5 is to 25 is to 12 is to 8. If you add up all these 4, you are going to get 50. You are going to get 50. So A product 6 lakh into 5 by 50, 60,000. B 6 lakh into 25 by 50, 3 lakh. C 6 lakh into 12 by 50, this 12 by 50, 1 lakh 44,000. D 6 lakh into 8 by 50, 96,000. In this way, we divide the 6 lakh rupees overhead among all the 4 products according to weighted units. That's it. Now, see the next problem. Problem number 9. Given number of machines are 5. Working hours per day 8. And each machine works for 8 hours per day. And working days in a month 25. In 1 month 25 working days. That means what is the machine hours? 10 machines. How many machines? 5 machines. 5 machines are working for 25 days in a month. And every day the machine works for 8 hours. So if we multiply number of machines into number of days into hours per day, working hours per day, we'll get the total machine hours in 1 month. एक महीने में machine hour कितना है? तीनों को multiply करें. Direct wages 5,000, indirect wages 3,000, indirect expense 2,000, indirect material 1,000. Calculate machine hour rate. See here, when we calculate machine hour rate, we are calculating overhead rate. Overhead rate include only indirect material, indirect wages, indirect expenses. No direct material, no direct wages, no direct expense should be taken. जब ओवरहेड रेट मालूम करते हैं तो खाली इनडायरेक्ट को लेना, डायरेक्ट को नहीं लेना. इन आवर प्रॉब्लम वी आर गिवन डायरेक्ट वेजेस. इग्नोर डायरेक्ट वेजेस. Don't consider direct wages in calculating machine hour rate. So first of all, we take indirect material 1,000, indirect wages 3,000, indirect expenses 2,000. Total overheads are 6,000. Overheads are 6,000. Now total machine hours worked. एक महीने में कितने machine hours work हुआ? तो number of machines into number of days into number of hours per day. Number of hours worked per day. So 5 machines are working 25 days in a month and 8 hours per day. So if you multiply 1,000 machine hours in 1 month. एक महीने में 1,000 machine hours काम किया. और एक महीने में ओवरहेड्स कितना हुआ 6000, तो मशीन आवर रेट इज इक्वल टू टोटल ओवरहेड्स डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल मशीन आवर्स। तो टोटल ओवरहेड्स आर 6000, मशीन आवर्स आर 1000, 6 rupees per hour। तो मशीन आवर्स आर 6000, machine hour rate is 6 rupees, sorry. Note I have given, direct wages should not be considered for calculating machine hour rate because it is the part of prime cost. It will not come under overheads, that's all. So we have completed 9 problems, 9 short problems on overhead. Hope you understood my lecture. In easy terms, in easy way, I have explained you the topic of overheads. So if you are satisfied with my lecture, give a like to the video, share the channel in your group, and subscribe my channel if you are not subscribed yet. Okay, then we'll continue in the next video.